Welcome back to Simply Fajika, a place for budding and aspiring entrepreneurs. My name is Fajika and I serve this community as a consultant. I help a lot of you start your home care agencies, and truly I'm here to help you run successful businesses. So I definitely want to start this video off by thanking you for continuing to choose Simply Fajika for your home care content. And if you are new to this channel, I certainly want to welcome you. So today we are doing another home care scenario. So for those of you who have watched a few of my videos, you know the home care scenarios are really just real quick hits for you, really short content for questions that I receive a lot on the channel. So what I'm hearing a lot is that this market is so saturated. It's so competitive. There's so many home care agencies just around my local area where I am. There are several home care agencies. I really need to understand how I'm going to make myself different from each and every other agency that potential clients could be looking at while they're shopping for their home care services. Listen, that's a very real concern, and let's take a few minutes talking about it. In today's video, I want to discuss with you, how do you position yourself as the home care agency of choice? Now, if that's something that you want to listen to, and I hope it is, then stay tuned. So the first tip that I have for you is, everyone knows it's so important to market your agency, but I want to talk to you a little bit about what are you putting in your marketing. Listen, I know that not all states require that you are licensed. I believe there's 4 states that you do not need a home care license in order to operate. But if you are in the other states, that means you worked hard to get licensed and accredited for your agencies. That should be in your marketing. You should be letting your potential clients know not only are you knowledgeable in this industry, but that you are certified, you are accredited, you are licensed. Whatever that fill in the blank word is for you and your agency, that you're marketing yourself as such. So what if you are not in a state that requires licensure? Well, you still want to use the fact that you're experienced. How many years of experience do you have in this industry? Are you a part of any industry groups? Those types of things help a person feel comfortable. They may be the reason why a person picks up the phone to reach out to you and inquire about your services. The second tip I have for you is really bragging on your educated and well-trained caregivers. You want to put your licensing experience to work for yourself. What types of onboarding do you do with your caregivers? What type of consistent training do you have for your caregivers? So this is more your ongoing programs. So you might want to put in your marketing collateral that you do have experience and well-trained caregivers, but when you go in to visit your client, part of that conversation should be really talking about, how do you train your caregivers? How experienced are they? How do you make sure that they continue to build on the knowledge they have to service your clients? This is absolutely a selling point, and again, it's helping that potential client know that you are potentially that agency of choice. The third tip that I have for you, and again, this is going to be more along the lines of once you're actually in the client's home, but you want to talk about your customized care plans. Now, I have done a video previously on how to do a customized care plan, so I will make sure that's in the video description below so that you can have that as an additional resource. But definitely this is a way that you can differentiate yourself. Is you're not going based off what the customer says, and you're not just going off of their history. This is a chance for you to say, I really want to come in here and really not only anticipate what you need from me, but I want to talk to you. I really want to interview you and take you through a process to ensure that the care that me and my team give you is really going to aid in you continuing to live independently, or that we reach the goals that we put together between my agency and you. So it's really starting at the very beginning, that partnership that's going to differentiate you between yourself and other agencies. The fifth and final tip that I have for you is, it all boils down to cost, right? So I do have a lot of you who write into me and you say, you know what, I'm running into more and more clients that really just don't have the funds. And I always tell people, and I always kind of make the suggestion, while you are really having that first conversation with the client, you're understanding a little bit about their background, what they're looking for, and things of that nature. One of the questions I like to ask is, have you had home care services before? If that person says yes, you got to go right in with, how did you pay for those services? Because number one, it's going to help you realize how you're going to hone in on that financial part of the conversation when you actually go in for the client visit. Okay, so that's going to help really do a lot of your work. If the person comes back with, no, this is my first time, or I'm not sure, these are some of the things that I'm still looking into. I'm just right now researching to see if this is something me and my family can afford. Well, that's where you come in. You come in and you should have your suggestions. For this video, I'm going to include a video that I did to talk about some of those alternative sources that may help you in these conversations that you are having with your clients. Okay, so that was my last tip. Again, I didn't want this to be a long video. It was really just 5 real quick, easy ways that you can differentiate yourself. If you have any questions about today's content and what we discussed today, really talking about differentiation, please drop it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I do try my best. I'm doing better with reviewing my comments and trying to get to all of them. However, if you do find that you still need help with differentiation, or maybe even just getting licensed or just getting started, please reach out to me at simplyfajika@yahoo.com. I'm also on Instagram, so you can send me a DM there, also at simplyfajika. That's all I have for you all today. Stay blessed.